Thanks for tuning in to my brand new Minecraft series. After a long hiatus, I'm ready to jump into more blocky action with 101 new ideas. Thanks for rocking with me all year long and enjoy the series. So, that happened, and now I gotta make the very top here, so I should probably make some more ladders just so I can more easily get up here. So yeah, now look, everyone can roam pretty freely here, you know, D'Angelo, and eventually more creatures, you know, more horses, and maybe donkey. I gotta get a donkey eventually, but that's a time for another day, you know. But yeah, that way they can move around, you know. I don't want to have the horses be in a pen the whole time, you know. So I don't know what I want to do for the top here. I don't know if I want to do spruce logs, because we kind of did that over there. It's a theme throughout the entire place. I don't know what shape I want it to be either. So, and then I'll explain more of the story in a second. Actually, no. You know what I wanted to do was, because there was the tree that exploded when the little pen was destroyed, I wanted to use that same tree, that same type of wood, to make the roof. So I wanted to use it on the whole thing, but I guess I'll just make it for the roof, considering I made the rest of the whole thing already. So this type of tree right here, the I forget what this is called. We can find out right now. It is the birch. Cool. So birch looks pretty cool. So I can use the birch, either the logs or the planks. I'll probably go with the planks just because, you know, I'll have this whole, like, autumn-like aesthetic everywhere here. So I planted a few, as you can obviously tell. So a couple of people switched between those two Pokemon popcorn makers, and the real highlight of the whole night, which was not something I thought would be the highlight, was so my friend Dan, one of my best friends, great guy, tremendous guy, great guy, right? Oh, hi, Trader. How you doing? You have nothing I want, which is very disappointing, considering that, yeah, you could have had some more tropical fish for me, but not this time. All right, whatever. So, and he'll despawn eventually, but whatever. So, the highlight that I didn't think was a highlight was Dan. He is a very good friend of mine, as I just said, and he loves to support my videos. So he has on multiple occasions bought pieces of my merchandise that I have, shirts and sweaters and all this sort of stuff, just because he wanted it, and he wanted to support me, and he paid full price. He did not get a friends and family discount. That man paid full price, and he got BricksOBrian merchandise. So he ended up getting his Secret Santa at a previous party, a BricksOBrian t-shirt, which was Ricky. Ricky, who I thought didn't have any of my merchandise. Turns out he did, but he ended up getting a BricksOBrian shirt. He ended up getting a new sweater for himself, a sweater for his fiancée, Eleanor, and the swap gift was also a BricksOBrian sweater. So my friend Danny buys or gets the sweater, and he was like, the whole night, he's like, man, I hope I get some BricksOBrian merchandise. I hope I get it. Like, it's a joke, but, like, also, like, you know, people are all very supportive of what I do and all that. So, and then he unwrapped it, and then it just so happened to be the BricksOBrian red sweater. It's a very comfy red sweater that you should get if you want to. But, yeah, he ended up getting that. So he was so incredibly happy. He was very, very happy to receive the sweater. And so what ended up happening was I opened up a Batman novel. It's like this collection of different Batman stories. I forget what exact. No. What it was. Yeah, it was a book. So it was a book that, you know, I'm not a big comic book guy, so I'm not really, I wasn't really into it, which is, you know, whatever. That's fine. I feel like I'm going to go with the same shape of the roof for everything here. I might make it, like, not as tall. So if I put this here, if I do, like, one more layer, so if I go up one more, you'll see what I mean in a second here. So if I do this, are you stuck in here? Really? How did you get stuck in here, dude? There's supposed to be enough lighting in here that doesn't happen. But, okay, sure. So this stuff, yeah, this is going to be the maximum height for this. So this is going to go all the way down this way. And then, you're definitely not going to hurt my horse. I hope not, buddy. No, the The zombies can hurt the horses, but they don't go after the horses, I should say. So, yeah, I don't know how this works, but I'm going to place a torch on top of here, and then, obviously, we'll do one here and here, and then that should be good. That really should be good right here. There is not a chance this should still happen, but whatever. And I'm definitely going to need to use some bone meal on more planks here in a half second. But, yeah, I ended up getting the Batman novel, and I'm like, you know what? I will not read this. So I ended up switching with Danny, who had my sweater. And before I did it, I said, you know, Danny, is this going to be a mutual exchange here? I didn't want to take it from him because he wanted it. And, like, he actually wanted the sweater. But it was like a 2XL, which Danny is a very, very small person. So the 2XL basically looks like, you know, a blanket on him. So I went and I took it. And he's like, all right, yeah, that's fine. So stop it. Stop. There we go. And there we go. Done. Nice. So ended up taking that from him. And then I was number 21 of 22. And the entire time, my friend Liz brought this. It's like this big blanket that you can wear. So it's like a wearable blanket. And clearly I didn't get it because I would be wearing it right now. But it's called a comfy, I think. It's just what it's called. What am I grabbing down here? I forget. Oh, bone meal. I have these over here. Clearly a ton of them. So she ended up bringing that. And she wanted it. So she ended up not getting it in the end. But there was her boyfriend Keegan, who also really supports what I do and all that. He was the last one to go. He was the one after me. So I was second to last and he was last. So again, the way a Yankee swap works is whoever goes first gets to go again at the very end. So I was second to last. Keegan was last, and then, you know, whoever was first went again. So Keegan ended up taking the BricksOBrian sweater from me. So he ended up getting the BricksOBrian sweater by the end of the Yankee swap. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I can't be mad at that. That's fine. I can't hate on that, which the sweater is even big for him. So what I'm going to do is get him one that actually fits him in blue instead of red. And then I'm going to take the one that he has because it'll better fit me, obviously. So that's what'll happen. So basically this entire Yankee swap was based around me. So toward the very end of it, at least, because everything else kept getting like swapped around and all that. But no, it was a very good time. And it turns out that the BricksOBrian sweater was the hit of the town, unbeknownst to me. I had no influence on it either. Dan was the one who bought it and was like, yeah, I want to, you know, make this be a thing. I'm like, all right, cool. Thank you. That's greatly appreciated. And obviously, you know, him copping that merch is a very good thing because it supports me directly. So I won on multiple fronts here. And then I ended up getting swapped with so what Keegan got, what I ended up with was a Batman comic graphic novel, which was different from the one that I initially had. So one of them was like a collection of novels. It was like a bunch. It was like a book. It was a book like this big. And then my friend Mark, bless his soul, he was the one who got the garbage gift this year. He got the Court of Owls Volume 1 from Batman. He kept the price tag on it. It was $17. The minimum buy-in was $25, Mark. If you're ever watching this, it was $25, you heathen. And he cheaped out, and Keegan ended up getting it, and he swapped with me for the sweater. So I was like, you know what? All right, man. All right, cool. So now once a Yankee swap is done, negotiations are open. If you want to swap with whoever, you can go for it. Like that, it's all in good fun. You know, you're not forced to keep what you have. If you want to trade with someone afterward, you can. It's totally, you know, that's totally fair game. But I ended up swapping part of my friend Eleanor's gift with her. So I ended up getting a container full of popcorn for the Batman Court of Owls comic. So this $10 thing of popcorn from Target is what I ended up with of the whole thing, which is fine, which is totally fine. It's fine. So, you know, hey, that's the name of the game, baby. That is the name of the game, as it were. So, you know, sometimes you're going to get something garbage that you don't like. Sometimes you're going to get something that you love. And the real thing here is if it's something that you really, really like that no one else really cares for, you got to play the poker face. Because if you say that you love this thing, someone's going to try to take it from you. Someone, ladies and gentlemen, there's always someone out there who wants to deprive you of your happiness. So if someone sees that you love this particular thing, they're going to take it from you. It's the way the world works. That's just how it goes. So, like, you know, be on the lookout here. You never know. You never know when someone's going to try to finagle their way into, you know, getting the thing that you want from them. So, yeah, just be very, very cautious and aware of that. So, and always bring something that... So, actually, I was just going to say something that I would regret saying. Don't always bring something you know you'd want. So, one person brought, like, this anime figure, which is... I couldn't even tell you what it was from. Actually, I think it was Dragon Quest. It might have been Dragon Quest. So, a lot of the people that were at this party, not anime fans, not at all. And, you know, if someone who didn't like anime ended up getting stuck with that, well, then that's just a garbage gift, you know? Like, it's this figure that, you know, only some people would like, like, it's not the crowd for it. So, like, me getting the Target gift card as the gift is like the safe bet. It's like, all right, no matter who you are, you can pretty much use a Target gift card. It's not like or like, you know, even using an Amazon gift card, like Best Buy, you know, something. Like, get something universal that, like, it's like the ultimate thing you don't get is like an American Express gift card, because those are just a pain in the butt to activate, and you got to keep track of how much is on there, and then blah 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 blah. So the real thing that people get sometimes, that my family has gotten before, and in the state of Massachusetts, you need to be 18 to play it. So there is a specific thing you can get that we call instructions whenever it is included with a Yankee swap gift. So if you get instructions along with your Target gift card, that is a key, a hidden word for scratch tickets. So I don't think every state has a lottery. I don't know. Massachusetts definitely does. So, you know, sometimes people will include a $25 gift card and then $10 or $5 worth of instructions to go with the gift card. So how did I run out of that? Oh, okay, sure. I ran out of that already. Nice. I'm going to go and get more. So that's what I wanted to do, but nobody else did. So I'm like, all right, whatever, it's fine. Not that any of us, you know, buy scratch tickets often. Just you know, for the sake of, you know, it being a thing, I guess. Like, oh, I'm getting some instructions with my popcorn here. So, like, if you get popcorn from Target or something, and you included like $10 worth of instructions, that is more justifiable. But then again, if you get instructions and they lose, well, then they just lost out on $10 worth of something they could possibly buy. Or if they win, well, then you're salty because you didn't actually use that on yourself. So you're like, oh, there really is no winning here. Okay, cool. So basically, maybe not the best idea for you to get those. Maybe it's not. I mean, hey, you do what you want, but yeah. So I wouldn't have been salty. I don't get salty like that. If it's, I mean, I do, but like, I would have taken the loss on that one if you know, if somebody. Well, that's why I actually bought $1. I bought $1 instructions, 5 of them, which you can't win like crazy amounts of money on those. So I'm like, all right, well, if someone wins, I'm not gonna get super salty about it. So, not that I encourage, you know, gambling or anything like that. If you want to gamble, go buy some loot boxes in video games. That's the best most I would be able to recommend, and even then I'm like, you don't need to do that one. That's okay. So this is the barn for right now. I gotta get some more planks to go up there for the standard spruce logs. So those are located obviously everywhere around me. Duh. I'm gonna make a pathway, probably off camera. Like eventually, I'm probably gonna make pathways and stuff that go everywhere throughout this town that will exist eventually. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to grab this stuff here. There we go. I know I had a few, but I needed more anyways. So that tree's looking real good, man. That tree's looking real swift. Looking real nice over there, man. I'm liking it. I'm definitely liking it. We definitely need to have some, open air spaces here. I just don't want things to, like, shoot into here, like skeletons and stuff. I don't want that. We got to clear out the snow and all that. So, I guess I'll have some windows right here, right? Have it like this way. Now, what if I had, is it weird if I put, like, the fencing here? How bad does this look like a prison if I do this? How bad does this look? Because I want to make sure everything's secure. No, that's fine. I think that's okay. It doesn't look like a prison. I don't think, right? I wouldn't call this prison-like. So I don't want the horse. Not that the horses have feelings in Minecraft, but like I don't want them to feel like, that they're trapped in here. You know what I mean? I don't want that vibe. I don't want that on my conscience. So, and obviously, we're not gonna have anything over here because whatever. But what we can do real quick is dump this stuff out and then get rid of all of this snow real quick because obviously snow indoors is no bueno. And then I guess I'll just leave this here, right? And that's my entryway. I mean, D'Angelo will not be able to go downstairs into the actual, house. So there's that. Do that. Cool. And then I'm going to grab some wheat. So something that is good that I wanted to add into the barn. I always try to add into the barn. Is hay bales, because obviously horses need things to eat, and not that these horses will eat like hay bales and stuff. I think they actually can, but not that in Minecraft it's necessarily, but just to add a bit more to it here. So if I grab a bunch of wheat, like a lot of wheat, like enough for like 3, it's basically the same way that you craft iron blocks and diamond blocks and all that. It's the same exact sort of way. So if you get 9 of them together, you can make a bale of hay. So that's what I'm going to do right here after I replant all of these, just so they continue to grow. And eventually something I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do it off camera or where I'm going to do it, but like I want to clear out a lot of the animals from here and give them their own dedicated pen, just because they kind of get in the way when I'm farming here. So the farm is definitely not going to expand anytime soon, but I want to have dedicated areas for the watermelon, the wheat, the beetroot, the carrots, and all that. So that'll happen eventually. So we almost have a full stack of hay here. So okay, oops, my bad. Excuse me. I'm gonna go through here. Thank you. Cool. Garfield is still in there. Garfield is fine. Good. Okay, so in here, bam, hay bales. So we can make 7 hay bales. So let me see if I can try to feed one to D'Angelo here. Hey, buddy. No? Okay, I guess not. No. So can you eat it? No? I guess not. So I'm going to toss the hay bales inside of here simply for, like, aesthetic purposes, I guess. Just to look cool, just to look good, and obviously that's how you can lead them from point A to point B. There are going to be more horses in here eventually, more donkey and whatnot, hopefully. But that again, a little bit more down the line. Let me see if there's anything else I need to do here before I get out of here. Get rid of this stuff here. We can keep that crafting table there. The archways here. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do stairs. I know it's kind of boring, and I know I have stairs everywhere else too, but I kind of don't know what else I would want to do. So I need to do this. No. Okay. This. Yes. That. Then this. And then I should be good to just place a few of these through here. Boom. Okay, so ideally what happens here, right? So I should, in theory, be able to march out of here with D'Angelo, right? Yes, I can. Beautiful. So I want clearance enough for the horses to get out of here. Gonna take the horses down to the Old Town Road. I wanna ride till I can't no more. All right, enough of that. We're good. So this is the barn, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So I'd love to feed you, but I can't, buddy. You're good. You're done, right? So yeah, that's it. That's the barn. It's a pretty unique looking barn, I would say. You have a birch roof as well as hay bales, and you got torches, and you know, I'll construct a way probably on the outside here to make sure that you know, no creatures are gonna get around it and all that. But yeah, those are my stories of the Yankee swap, as well as tips and tricks on how to not bring something that's utter garbage to your Yankee swap if you have one. So that's how you build a horse barn in Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. That means we need to find a new house eventually, but I got more things in store before we go and do that. So without further ado, I want to thank you guys and girls for listening, watching, tuning in, and meowing it out with me. As always, my name has been Brian Saviano, a.k.a. have to move this a little bit to the side because now it's going to be kind of in the way, O'Brien. And I'll see you again next time for more Minecraft with 101 things to do in Minecraft. Peace out. Bye.